Yeah. It's about data types and variables. I'm entering into the technicals of Python, data types and variables. Every organization, every organization, right? Use case, every organization use case, right? Has got a data, has got data and operations. Every organization use case has got a data and operations. Data represented, data represented using data types. And variables. Operations represented, right? Represented using functions. Data represented using data types and variables. Operations represented using functions. Any organization has got data in operations. Example, take the example of a bank. Bank consists of customers and employees. Customers has got data and operations. Customer data like customer name, account number, address, balance, branch. Operations like deposit operations, withdraw operations, transfer operations, right? Yes. So data by using data types and variables, operations by using functions. Later I discuss about functions, but our discussion is on data types and variables. If you compare, if you compare with other programming languages like C or C++ or Java, comparison with Python. Python supports dynamic data types. Python supports dynamic data types. Python supports dynamic data types. In other programming, if I want to provide x as 10, x as 10, compulsory without this data type. In other programming languages, if I want to create a variable like x as 10, compulsorily I should define this int x equal to 10. Y equal to 4.5, compulsorily I should say this variable defining is compulsory. Z equal to hello, compulsory I should say string Z. Okay, integer, float, and string. So if I want to create a variable x, I need to have this data type int. Y equal to 4.5, I need to have this float y, string Z. So here, no need to define. In Python, directly I can say x as 10. Directly I can say y as 4.5, Z as hello. No need to define this data type like int or float or string. You may ask, what kind of variable x is here? What kind of variable x is here, right? Based on this data type defining, you are saying it as integer. And what kind of variable y is? Based on the data type defining, you are saying it as float. And what kind of variable z is? Based on the data type defining, you are saying it as string type. Yes. Okay. But in Python, no need to define what kind of variable x is, means what value you have assigned to it. If you are assigning a integer value, integer variable is created dynamically. That's why we call dynamic data types. If you are assigning a float value to it, a float variable is created. If you are assigning a string value, string variable is created. Based upon what value you are assigning, based on the value assigned, the variables are created dynamically. So in Python, it is providing a function like type function, type of x. Type of x is what? int type. Why it is integer? Because you assigned the integer value. There is a function type. Type of y is what type? Float, because you have assigned a float value to it. Type of z, string, because you assigned a string to it. Based upon what value you are assigning to that, based on that, the variables are created dynamically here in Python. Okay, fine. Now, to okay, make you understand much better on this data types and variables, I am going to discuss this here. Case one, observe this case one, right? Whenever you say x equal to 10, whenever we say x equal 10, an object is created with value 10 with some address, the address given to x. What x is storing? What x is storing? Don't say x is storing 10. Don't say x is storing 10. X stores the address. Whenever we say print x, it goes to this address and prints whatever present at that address, that is 10. Prints the content at that address. Prints the content at that address. What is the content? 10. ID of x. ID of x means prints the address of x. Address of x 103070. If you want to print the data type, type of x, prints the data type of x. What is the data type of x here? Integer. Try to understand how to print the content, how to print the address, and how to print the type. Yes. Any query in this, anyone? How to print the value, how to print the address, and how to print the type. Okay, fine. Printing the content, printing the address, and printing the type. Now observe this case 2 now. So from here on, I want the sessions to be interactive. So every to give your responses through voice or through short panel. And type in short panel also, whether your answers are correct or wrong. Keep on responding, right? Case 2. Now, if I say x value as 10, y as 20. Now try to respond. How many objects are created here? X as 10, y as 20. How many objects will be created internally? For 10, one object. For 20, one more object with some address. This address is given to y. Now try to say print x. What is the x value it prints? Print x. Print x 10. It goes to this address and prints the content at that address. And try to say print ID, the address of x, where exactly it is stored.
103070.
Yes, 103070. Type, data type of x. Type of x is what type?
Integer.
Because you assigned the integer value. Yes. Now try to say what is print y. Everyone, try to answer what is print y. Goes to this address and prints the content. Yes. Print Y. Prints 20. Address of Y. 104080. Type of Y. Type, data type of Y. What type? Integer type. So two different variables X and Y with two different values 10, 20. Two different objects with two different addresses. Okay. Now observe this case 3. X value is 10. Y also 10. How many objects are created here? X value is 10. Y value also 10. X is 10. Y is 10. Here only one object is created. Observe carefully here. Only one object is created with value 10. Here only one object is going to have some address. The address given to X. Before creating object for Y, it checks any object with value 10 if it is already available. Any object with value 10 if it is already available. The same address will be given to Y. X is 10, Y is 10. Z, assume Z also 10. Don't think three objects with value 10 will be created. Only one object. Its address is given to X, Y, and Z. Okay. So X, Y, and Z, they are sharing the same content to 10. They are sharing the same address. They are sharing the same content to 10 and they are sharing the same address. If X value is 10, Y is 20, Z is 30, how many objects should have been created? If X is 10, Y is 20, Z is 30. Three different values. Then how
Three
many?
objects.
Three objects should have been created, right? Now here
Yeah.
only one object. Yes. Print X, print Y, print Z. Same value, 10. You see the address also, right? Address of X, address of Y, address of Z. Same address. Type also same. Yes. Case 4. Observe this case 4. Here X and X only. X is 10 and X is 20. How many objects will be created?
2.
Only one.
10, one object. As if X value 10 and if 10, if this also 10, then only one object. But 20, right? One more object will be created.
Mhm.
If both values are same, one object. But if values are different, multiple objects. X value is 10, X is 20. Now, if I say print X, what is the X value it prints? 10 or 20 or both?
We'll print both.
Your salary last year, 40,000. Your salary this year, 70,000. Print salary, what it prints?
70.
Latest salary. Right? Here also, the X value was 10 previously, X value was 20 now. Prints the latest value. Print address of X means the latest 104080. Right? What happens to the previous one? It gets removed. It gets removed, right? Understood all these four cases, right, everyone? The case 1, Printing the content, printing the address, printing the time. Case 2, two different variables, two different values, two different objects, two different addresses. Case 3, values are same, only one object, one address. Case 4, both x and x only, previous x gets removed. Only x can store only one address, only one value. Now, data types. Data types mainly are of two types. Data types mainly they are of two types. Fundamental data types, yes. Fundamental data types means objects holding single value. Objects holding single value. Example of this fundamental. X value equal to 10. One object created with some value, with some address. The address given to X. Here object holding single value. Object holding group of values. Here object holding ten, 20, 30, 40, 50. One object will be created for this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Object holding group of values. Here, what is that? Object holding group of values. Object holding single value, object holding group of values. Object holding single value and object holding group of values. So object holding single value is fundamental, object holding group of values collection type. Just observe here, right? Fundamental data types. Fundamental data types mainly are of 5 types. Int, float, Boolean, string, complex. Int, float, Boolean, string, and complex. Integer like age 25, something in the age 25. Float means something in decimal, like height 6.3. Height 6.3. Boolean which returns either true or false. Boolean which returns either true or false. String, sequence collection of characters, city equal to Pune. complex 3 plus say x plus iy, real and imaginary x plus iy. So string, for example, string means Hyderabad. Sequence collection of characters. Boolean means Boolean values 0 or 1. 0 means false, 1 means true. Float means in decimals. Integer, age 25. Complex, x plus iy, x plus iy. X is real, I is what? Imaginary. Real and imaginary, right? Yes. But in Python, instead of I, we use J. Yes. Fundamental data types. Next. Collection data type. Collection data types. Collection data types, right? Yes, mainly there are of 4 types. 4 types of collection. First, list represented by using squared bracket. Tuple, next is like tuple represented using normal braces. Set by using curly braces, right? And set, that's dictionary, right? A dictionary collection of key and value, right? Key and value type. Something like a key, like name, age 25. This is key, this is value. This is key and this is value. Key value representations. List of values, tuple of values, set of values. By seeing these braces only, we should identify what kind of collection it is. Okay. Now, so we have got lot of discussion on these collections, list properties, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, nested lists, tuples. Similarly, tuple operations, set operations, dictionary, like more than nearly like 1 week we'll be discussing on these collections later. But here in fundamentals, we have got lot of discussion on string indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, and string special characters, right? Yes. So now string. A string, what is a string? A string is a sequence collection of characters. It's a sequence collection of characters. In Python, a string is represented. In Python, a string is represented, right? Using single quote in this way, right? Using double quote. In Python, a string is represented using single quote, using double quote. Using triple quote also, right? We also use triple quote. For example, a word or a sentence represented by using single quote or double quote, but a paragraph, multiple lines represent by using triple quote. Each character of a string each character of a string is represented or accessed by a unique index. Each character of a string is represented or accessed by unique index. String supports two types of indexes. Forward index or positive index. Forward index or positive index. Index starts from. Index starts from left to right. Forward index or positive index starts from left to right. Index starts with 0. Next, like backward index or negative index. Backward index or negative index. Positive index or forward, backward index or negative. To make you understand about this, check this diagram, right? X equal to Python. Internally for string also, yes. Forward index are positive 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This we call it like positive index or positive index or forward index. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6. Backward index. Positive index or forward, backward index or negative index. What is the value of x of 2 here? What is the value of x of 2 here?
T.
X of 2 is t. X of -2 is?
O.
Oh, you can use either positive or negative index for accessing a particular character, right? Yes. Single line comments in Python start with hash symbol. These are single line comment starting with hash. Multi-line comments start with triple quote and with triple. This entire thing you are commenting right now. X equal to Python. Python, right? Print x, print x, type of x. Type of x is what type? str, string type. Type of x is string. Len of x, number of characters within the string. Number of characters within the string. Len of x is 6. Now, y equal to one more string I'm taking, y equal to programming. Y equal to programming. Print x plus y. Print x plus y, nothing but concatenation, we say. Concatenation. Nothing but adding two strings. Adding two strings. First string followed by second string. Yes. Concatenation, adding two strings. First string followed by second string. Check this output. So I created a separate folder for this batch, right? Python 7 p.m. batch. Check it, run module, Python plus Python programming. I want space between Python and programming. Then add three strings. Here, two strings you have added, one more string, a empty string between those two. X is Python, Y is programming. Between those two string, one empty string. Now you will get Python space programming. Next, string slicing. String slicing. Extracting particular portion of a string. X equal to Python program. Just try to check X equal to Python program. Print X means prints the entire string as it is. Extract only Python from this. Extract or print only Python. Try to say print X of. How to extract only Python? This is zero index. Observe here. Zero index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
0, 5.
0 to 6. Actually 0 to 5 only, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 to 5 only, but I've given 6. This we call it like lower bound, this we call it like upper bound. Always, I'm writing a comment for your understanding. Always upper bound is excluded. If you have given 5, 5 should have been excluded up to this only takes. N will be missing, right? Check this output. Run module, right? Yes. Now extract the middle portion of the string. Extract PROG. Extract PROG, right? Yes. Extract PROG. Only these four characters. I try to say yes. X of
Print of 7 is to 11.
7 is to 11, right? So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means space also takes an index. 7 you want, 8 you want, 9 you want, 10 you want. 7 to 11. Yes, 7 to 11. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 if you give 11 exclude up to 10 it will take. Check this output PROG. Now what if I give in the opposite way, print X of 11 to 7. X of 11 to 7 if I provide. 7 to 11, okay, PROG. 11 to 7 if I give.
And not reverse index.
Observe, in this case, it gives empty string. Empty string. You need to understand empty string because always slicing in the forward direction. Because always slicing in the forward direction. But 11 to 7 means you are going in the backward, right? If you go in backward, it gives empty string. 11 to 7, empty string you got. Extract PROG using negative index, you say me, everyone. Using negative indexing. Hmm. Hmm.
Minus 7 to 12. Minus 7 to minus 12.
Minus X of minus 7 is correct. Using negative index also should go in forward. See this minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Minus 7 you want, minus 6 you want, minus 5 you want, minus 4 you want. Means minus 7 to minus 3. If it minus 3 is excluded, up to minus 4 it takes. Minus 3 excluded, up to minus 4 it takes. Run module. PROG, right? Yes. PROG, yes. Okay. Extract the entire word program now. Just try to say extract the entire word program. Yes. PROGRAM, right? Everyone. Using positive index, you say me first. Using positive index 7 to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I give 13, M will be excluded. 7 to 14, can I give? 14 excluded, right? We are not going to access it. 7 to 13. Seven to 7 to, yes. Using negative indexes, otherwise shortcut to it, shortcut to this, right? Yes. X of 7 to, don't provide this upper bound up to end of the string. 7 to end of the string it reads, right? 7 to end of the string it reads. X of 7 to, yes, don't provide. This also returns this entire word program, right? Yes. Check it. Entire word program. Using negative index, you say me, right? X of -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, and -7. -7 to, don't provide the upper bound. -7 to end of the string. Okay. These three statements results the same output. What is that? Program. What if I ignore this lower bound? Now print X of, don't provide the lower bound, up to 6 you provide, right? So ignoring this lower bound this time means it will reach from the start of the string to 6. Means you will get Python, right? Yes. Same. This and this both are same. If you even ignore both, right? Print X of, don't provide this upper bound or lower bound. Entire Python program will be printed. Even if you are giving space or if you're not giving space, it's fine. Even print X of 0 x of 0 to this. All these three statements results the same output, similar to print x. Last four statements results the same output. Okay, all these four statements results the same output. Okay, check this Python program. It says what? This four statements results what? Python program. Yes, yeah, Python program, right? Yes. Now print x of 0, x of 0. Mhm. 0 to 14 with the increment of 2. Just check this, right? What is this 0 to 14 with the increment of 2? This is start value. See, this first one is start value. Second is stop value. Third one is step value. Start value, stop value, and step value. This is start value, stop value, and step value. Run module. See here, stop value, start value, step value means 0 to 14 with the increment of 2. 0 to 14 with the increment of 2, right? 0 index, 2 index, 4 index, 6, 8, 10, 12. What are these indexes? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, first 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this is the output. So 0 to 6. So 0 to 14 with increment of 2. The third one is increment by. So this same like increment by 2. Both are same. This both are same. 0 to 14 or this increment by 2. Both are same, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Sir, can you explain 0, 14 to once again, sir?
0 to 14 means what? Entire string.
Python program, sir.
Python
Yes, sir.
program. But I doesn't want that. Increment by 2 means after 0, increment by 2, 2 index. After 2, again increment by 2, 4 index. 6, 8, 10, 12. Only the even indexes I want.
Okay, sir.
Only even indexed 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Understood?
Understood. Thank you, sir.
So here, if I say colon colon minus 1, so colon colon minus 1 means entire string, but decrement means reverses the string. This is what? Reverses the string. Check this output. Reverses the string. Run module. Yes, Python program. What is that output you get? Python program. This way, in the reversed way. Have you heard about the word palindrome? Yes, anyone? Palindrome.
Yes, sir.
If we, what is that? If
Sir,
we,
first letter which is starts, the same
if we
letter will be
reverse,
like
if we reverse a string,
dad, gadag. Example,
if we
sir.
reverse a string, if we reverse a string,
Yes,
if we
it will
get
get the
this,
same.
if we get the same string,
Yes, sir.
if we reverse a string, if we get the same string, then it is a palindrome.
Yes.
Just I'll take 5 minutes more. Palindrome. If we reverse a string, if we get the same string, it's a palindrome, right? For example, examples you say anyone? MADAM. If you reverse also, you'll get the same thing. Malayalam, DAD, MOM, EYE, NITIN, race car, LEVEL. All this, if you reverse also, you will get the same thing. X equal to MADAM, right? Print X, if you say, right. Reversing, just now I said, right? Reversing means this is what reversing. If you reverse it and store it in a different variable, if it is you are getting the same output means it's a palindrome. It's a palindrome, right? Check it. Run module, right? Yes. Okay, so this is string slicing and indexing, right? Just I'll take 5 minutes. So string methods. So no need to write huge codings in Python. Very simple syntaxes, right? We have got many inbuilt methods for performing these operations. No need to write. For example, upper to print in uppercase. To print in uppercase. X equal to HYD, right? Print X dot upper. Printing everything in uppercase. Check this output. X is Hyderabad, right? Print it in uppercase. X is the dot upper. Right. It's printing everything in uppercase. Whether you got a single word or if you got a paragraph also, it converts into upper. Second is like lower. To print in lowercase. X equal to MUMBAI. Print X dot lower. Print X dot lower. X equal to Mumbai. Mumbai in upper, X dot lower, print in lowercase. Next, for example, X equal to India, INDIA. INDIA. X equal to India, right? Yes. For example, I want only the first character in the upper, remaining all in the lower case. Only the first character I should be in the upper, remaining all in the lower case. What can I do? Capitalize, that's it. Run module. Only the first character in the upper case, remaining all in the lower cases. Check it. Capitalize method. Only the first character, right? Yes. So what is that? Capitalize. For capitalizing first character. Of a string, right? Next, observe this title. So before that, I try to say, yes, good evening, Hyderabad. How many words? 3 words are there. Every word, first character I want in uppercase. Every word, first character in the uppercase. Here only, if I say capitalize, only G appears in uppercase, right? Yes. X dot, each and every word. 3 words are there. Every word, first character in the uppercase. So X dot title. Check it. Each and how 3 words, each and every word, first character in the uppercase. Sorry.
Print.
Int X dot title. G in uppercase, E in uppercase, H. 3 every word, first character in the uppercase, right? So here, one more example. Employees are there, employee names are there. Rohit, Ajay, Miller, Blake, Amar, James. In this way, hundreds of employee names. Each and every employee name, first character I want in uppercase. EMPS dot title, EMPS dot title, right? Yes. Check it. Each and every employee name, first character I want in uppercase. Rohit, Ajay, Miller, Blake, Amar, James. Each and every employee name, even though if 100 employees, it will give in uppercase. What is that? Title. For capitalizing the first character, each word in a string. So here we don't need to write huge coding here. In this way, many methods are there. String methods. We have got many methods, right? Let's check this. Each and every employee name, first character in the uppercase. So this is upper, lower, capitalized, title. We have got many methods, many more like replace, swap, case, count, format, find, split, join. It starts with, ends with, right? In this way, many methods are there that will be discussed. We'll discuss in the next class, right? So we are discussed about string methods, string slicing, indexing or slicing, right? What is a string and different types of indexing, forward index, backward index. I'll forward you all these notes, right? And just how exactly the variables are defined, fundamental in collection. More discussion on this collection will be discussing, right? So tomorrow the link will be changing. Everyone, you are supposed to get enrolled to get the new link to your mail IDs. You can see in the chart the payment details, procedures. If anyone missed that yesterday session, you can see that a video link given in the chart. The mobile numbers, the contact details of the online team, the course content, everything they have posted in that chart, right? You can just copy the entire chart. Yes. Tomorrow, yes, as I said, once again, I repeat that the timing of this batch for the next 1 week, it will be at 7 p.m. Later, it will be at 8 p.m., right? Yes. So tomorrow we'll continue more discussion on the string methods. So tomorrow, yes, we'll have a session, but the link will be different. Those who got enrolled, you will be getting the link to your mail IDs. But don't forget to share the screenshot of your payment to that mail ID provided, right? Durgasoft online training at gmail.com. Then only they'll be forwarding the link to you. So tomorrow a WhatsApp group will be created for those who got enrolled. From tomorrow onwards, you'll be getting the videos to your Google Drive. From tomorrow onwards, you'll be getting the notes to your mail IDs and videos to your Google Drives. The WhatsApp group link will be created. Yes. Any other queries, start anyone? Yes. Fine. So I'm stopping for now. Yes, we'll continue tomorrow at 7 p.m. but with a different link, right? Yes.